Imagine this. You're going about your day, feeling fine, when suddenly a heart attack strikes out of nowhere. Scary, right? But what if we told you that you might have the power to dramatically lower your risk of this life-threatening event? No, this isn't about some magical cure or high-tech gadget. It's about the vitamins you're either neglecting or not getting enough of. In this video, we're diving deep into the top 8 vitamins that could be your heart's lifeline. And before you think, oh, great, just another boring lecture on vitamins, trust us, this isn't that. You're about to uncover surprising secrets that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Did you know that nearly 18 million people die every year from cardiovascular diseases? That's almost a third of all global deaths. And here's the kicker, many of these deaths could have been prevented with better heart health strategies. Vitamins play a massive role in keeping your heart in top shape, but most people don't know which ones truly matter or how they work. What if we told you there's one vitamin that literally strengthens your heart's walls? Or that another nutrient can clear your arteries like a traffic cop guiding rush hour traffic? Oh, and there's even a vitamin that's basically your heart's natural chill pill, helping it stay calm under stress. Yeah, these little powerhouses do that much, and probably more. Now, here's the thing. Missing out on these essential vitamins isn't just a bad idea. It's a risky gamble with your life. And let's face it, we're all guilty of skipping a balanced diet every now and then or assuming we're probably fine. But the truth is, even a small deficiency in the right vitamin can make a huge difference when it comes to heart health. So, if you're someone who wants to feel more energized, stay one step ahead of hidden risks, and live long enough to see your grandkids graduate, or just want to avoid becoming another scary statistic, then this video is exactly what you need. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know which 8 vitamins are heart attack game changers, why they work, and how to easily add them to your daily routine. Ready to transform your heart health? Let's dive in. Number 1. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is like the MVP of your cardiovascular system. And here's why. It helps regulate calcium and phosphate levels in your body, which are crucial for maintaining healthy bones and a strong heart. But the real magic happens in your blood vessels. Vitamin D interacts with receptors in the endothelial cells, which make up the lining of your arteries, to reduce inflammation and improve elasticity. This means your arteries stay flexible and less prone to damage or blockages, which are leading causes of heart attacks. Not only that, but it also helps control blood pressure by influencing the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, a hormonal pathway that keeps your blood vessels relaxed. Essentially, vitamin D is like your heart's personal bodyguard, ensuring everything stays smooth and stress-free. Now let's back this up with science. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2010 explored how vitamin D impacts cardiovascular health. Researchers conducted a randomized controlled trial involving 511 participants with low vitamin D levels. The participants were divided into 2 groups. One received daily vitamin D supplements equivalent to 2,000 international units, and the other received a placebo. Over the course of 16 weeks, the group taking vitamin D showed a significant reduction in arterial stiffness by a whopping 10.4% compared to just 2.2% in the placebo group. That's a major win for your arteries. Even more impressive, the study noted a 12% decrease in systolic blood pressure among those supplementing with vitamin D. Lower blood pressure means less strain on your heart and a reduced risk of heart attacks. Researchers concluded that vitamin D supplementation could play a vital role in preventing cardiovascular diseases, especially for those with deficiencies. So, the next time you're soaking up the sun or taking your daily vitamin D supplement, remember you're not just boosting your mood, you're giving your heart the VIP treatment it deserves. Number 2. Vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 earns its spot as a heart-saving superstar because of its remarkable ability to prevent calcium buildup in your arteries, a process known as vascular calcification. Here's how it works. Vitamin K2 activates proteins like matrix glyprotein, which are like your body's cleanup crew, sweeping excess calcium out of arteries and into bones where it belongs. Without enough K2, calcium can pile up in artery walls, turning them stiff and increasing your risk of heart attacks. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Metabolism, and Cardiovascular Diseases in 2015 shed light on this mechanism. Researchers followed 4,800 participants over 7 years in the Netherlands, focusing on their vitamin K2 intake and heart health. Participants with higher K2 consumption had a 57% lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared to those with low intake. Yes, 57%. The researchers measured arterial stiffness and calcium deposits through advanced imaging techniques, confirming that those with adequate K2 intake had significantly softer, more flexible arteries. The science doesn't stop there. Another key finding from the same study was that individuals with consistent K2 supplementation showed a 26% reduction in total coronary artery calcification progression. What does that mean in plain English? Their arteries were staying clear, which translates to better blood flow and a lower likelihood of those dreaded heart attacks. Here's the kicker. Unlike K1, which helps with blood clotting, K2 specifically targets vascular health, making it a niche but powerful nutrient. So, if you want to keep your heart pumping strong and your arteries as flexible as a yoga instructor, start paying attention to this underrated vitamin. Number 3. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 earns its spot as a top heart health hero, largely because of its ability to lower homocysteine levels, a compound linked to artery damage and heart disease. Homocysteine is like the troublemaker of your bloodstream. When it builds up, it damages the lining of your blood vessels, making them more prone to inflammation and plaque buildup, both of which increase the risk of heart attack. Vitamin B6 helps convert homocysteine into safer molecules your body can process, essentially cleaning up the mess before it wreaks havoc on your cardiovascular system. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2008 conducted at Tufts University explored this mechanism. Researchers followed 1,200 adults aged 45 to 75 over 5 years to analyze the impact of B6 on heart health. Participants were divided into 3 groups, one with adequate B6 intake from food and supplements, one with borderline deficiencies, and one with significant deficiencies. Researchers measured homocysteine levels at the beginning and end of the study and tracked cardiovascular events like heart attacks and strokes. Here's where it gets exciting. Participants with sufficient B6 levels experienced a 48% reduction in homocysteine levels on average, compared to only 12% in the borderline group. Even more impressive, those in the adequate B6 group had a 30% lower risk of developing heart disease compared to the deficient group. The researchers concluded that B6 plays a vital role in keeping homocysteine in check and maintaining smooth, healthy blood flow. The best part: getting enough B6 is simple. It's found in everyday foods like bananas, chicken, and potatoes. So think of B6 as your heart's behind-the-scenes maintenance crew, working tirelessly to keep your arteries squeaky clean and your ticker in tip-top shape. Number 4. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 earns its place as a top contender in preventing heart attacks because it plays a critical role in reducing homocysteine, an amino acid linked to heart disease. When your body processes protein, it produces homocysteine as a byproduct. Normally, your body converts homocysteine into harmless substances using B vitamins, including B12. But if you're deficient in B12, homocysteine levels can spike, leading to damage in the blood vessels, increased inflammation, and a higher risk of plaque buildup, key factors in heart attack risk. A landmark study published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2006 put this mechanism to the test. Researchers conducted a randomized clinical trial involving 5,522 participants with high cardiovascular risk. They divided the participants into two groups. One received a combination of folic acid and vitamin B12, while the other received a placebo. Over a span of 5 years, they meticulously measured homocysteine levels and tracked cardiovascular events like heart attacks and strokes. The results were nothing short of eye-opening. The group taking vitamin B12 and folic acid saw an 18% reduction in homocysteine levels. Even more striking, their risk of major cardiovascular events dropped by 14% compared to the placebo group. That's a significant win for a simple vitamin. What's fascinating is that B12 doesn't just lower homocysteine. It also supports red blood cell production, ensuring your heart gets the oxygen it needs to function optimally. Plus, it's like a tag team player when paired with folic acid and vitamin B6, making the effects even more potent. So, if you're looking for a scientifically backed, heart-healthy boost, vitamin B12 is a no-brainer. Whether you get it from foods like eggs, fish, and dairy, or take a high-quality supplement, this little nutrient can work wonders in keeping your ticker in tip-top shape. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 5. Vitamin E. Vitamin E earns its spot as one of the top heart-protecting vitamins because it's a master at fighting oxidative stress. Your body constantly produces free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can wreak havoc on cells, including the ones lining your blood vessels. When free radicals damage these cells, it sets off a chain reaction of inflammation, plaque buildup, and, ultimately, the narrowing of arteries, a recipe for heart attacks. Vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant, swoops in to neutralize these free radicals before they can cause harm. It also prevents low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, or the bad cholesterol, from oxidizing, which is a critical step in stopping plaque formation. Think of vitamin E as the bodyguard keeping your arteries smooth and your heart happy. Now let's talk about the evidence. A major study published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 1993 rocked the world of heart health. Researchers at Harvard University followed over 87,000 nurses for 8 years in what became known as the Nurses' Health Study. The researchers assessed the participants' dietary habits and vitamin E intake. What did they find? Women who took vitamin E supplements for more than 2 years had a 41% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who didn't. And that's not all. Additional lab studies showed that vitamin E significantly reduced the oxidation of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol by up to 30%, directly preventing artery damage. The methodology here was solid. The researchers carefully tracked dietary patterns, controlled for factors like smoking and physical activity, and even used blood tests to confirm antioxidant levels in some participants. The takeaway: vitamin E doesn't just promise better heart health, it delivers. So next time you're munching on almonds, sunflower seeds, or spinach, which are all rich in vitamin E, give yourself a little pat on the back. You're not just snacking, you're giving your heart the gift of long-term protection. Number 6. Vitamin C. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is a powerhouse for heart health due to its role as a potent antioxidant. It neutralizes free radicals, those pesky, unstable molecules that damage cells and promote inflammation, two major culprits behind atherosclerosis, the hardening of arteries that can lead to heart attacks. Vitamin C also plays a crucial role in collagen production, which helps maintain the elasticity and strength of blood vessels. By supporting nitric oxide production, it enhances vasodilation, allowing blood vessels to relax and improve blood flow. Now, let's talk science. A study published in the journal Lancet in 2000 by Dr. James Dwyer and colleagues from the University of Southern California investigated the impact of vitamin C on artery health. The research involved over 500 healthy adults who were tracked for a decade. Participants were divided into groups based on their daily vitamin C intake. Some took less than 50 milligrams, while others exceeded 500 milligrams through supplements and diet. Using carotid artery ultrasound, researchers measured arterial wall thickness, a key indicator of atherosclerosis, at the beginning and end of the study. Those with high vitamin C intake showed a 25% reduction in arterial wall thickening compared to the low intake group. Moreover, the risk of cardiovascular events like heart attacks dropped by an estimated 20%. The researchers concluded that vitamin C's antioxidant properties likely slowed the progression of arterial damage by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. Think of it this way: vitamin C is like a repair crew for your blood vessels, patching up wear and tear while sweeping out harmful debris. This isn't just your grandma's go-to for colds, it's a literal lifesaver for your heart. So, if you're not already reaching for that orange or loading up on vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers, kiwis, and strawberries, now's the time to start. Your heart will thank you, and science backs it up. Number 7. Folic acid. Folic acid, also known as vitamin B9, is like the heart's behind-the-scenes fixer, quietly keeping things running smoothly. Its primary superpower lies in reducing homocysteine, a naturally occurring amino acid that, when elevated, wreaks havoc on your arteries. High homocysteine levels are linked to increased plaque buildup, arterial stiffness, and blood clots, all of which significantly raise the risk of heart attacks. Folic acid works by converting homocysteine into harmless molecules like methionine, thereby protecting your blood vessels. Don't just take our word for it, science has your back. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association in 2015 revealed just how powerful folic acid can be. Conducted in China, researchers followed 20,702 adults with high blood pressure over 4.5 years. Participants were divided into two groups. One took the combination of folic acid and enalapril, which is a blood pressure medication, while the other took enalapril alone. The group taking folic acid saw a 21% reduction in the risk of stroke. And although the study focused on stroke, similar mechanisms apply to heart attack prevention. By lowering homocysteine and improving vascular health, folic acid proved to be a silent guardian for the heart. Folic acid isn't just an add-on to your diet, it's a key player in the fight against heart attacks. With its ability to clear harmful homocysteine from your bloodstream and its proven track record in clinical trials, adding this vitamin to your routine is a no-brainer. Who knew such a humble vitamin could be a lifesaver? Number 8. Coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 is like the superstar your heart's been waiting for. Scientifically, it's a vitamin-like compound that plays a key role in energy production within the mitochondria, your cell's power plants. CoQ10 helps generate ATP, which is the molecule that powers cellular functions, particularly in energy-demanding organs like the heart. It's also a potent antioxidant, protecting heart cells from oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to atherosclerosis. But how does this translate to heart attack prevention? Well, CoQ10 reduces inflammation, improves blood vessel function, and helps prevent the oxidation of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol that loves clogging up your arteries. One pivotal study, published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology in 2013, sheds light on CoQ10's magic. Researchers conducted a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial involving 420 patients with heart failure, a condition that significantly increases the risk of heart attacks. Participants were split into two groups. One received 100 milligrams of CoQ10 3 times daily, while the other took a placebo. Over the course of 2 years, researchers monitored their heart health, focusing on major cardiovascular events like heart attacks. The results were nothing short of impressive. The group taking CoQ10 experienced a 42% reduction in major cardiovascular events compared to the placebo group. Even more striking, their risk of dying from heart-related issues dropped by 43%. Researchers concluded that CoQ10 supplementation significantly improved heart function and reduced oxidative damage, effectively bolstering the heart's resilience. What makes this even cooler is that CoQ10 levels naturally decline as you age, leaving your heart more vulnerable. So, supplementing with CoQ10 isn't just smart. It's like giving your heart a high-octane energy boost while shielding it from harmful free radicals. And honestly, who doesn't want their heart running on premium fuel? So, these were the top 8 vitamins to prevent a heart attack. Now, we want to hear from you. Are you currently taking supplements, or do you prefer to get your vitamins from food? Have you experienced any changes in your heart health after focusing on your vitamin intake? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.